and welcome to another episode of the Trinity Music Podcast. We're back. It's been ages, but we've decided to bring it back with two guests that have wanted to be on for ages. We've got Eilidh and Katie. How you doing, guys?
Fine.
Good, excellent. And you're going to be on today talking about some of your favourite songs and having a kind of chat along the way about why you like the songs and so on. Okay. Before we get started, how's things going? Is everything well?
Yeah.
Are you on the countdown till Christmas?
I don't really like Christmas that much.
You don't like Christmas?
It's very controversial.
Yeah,
Terrible.
but we always speak about this.
28 days till Christmas, guys.
Yeah. What does Christmas look like in your house? What do you do?
Well, we always have to put my tree up like after my brother's birthday because he's born at the start of December and he feels left out, but he's just pure weird about that. Like.
So does that take some of the shine off Christmas for you, the fact that his birthday's in the same month?
Yeah, he's just selfish.
Fair. What about you? What does Christmas look like in your house? What do you do?
Our Christmas tree actually got put up yesterday.
Excellent. Quite right. Good.
And all my family comes over. We were going to go to my auntie's new house because it's a lot bigger, but she can't.
So do you just have like a nice like family meal and everything and all that? Good.
That's kind of
Excellent.
like the same for me, but this year I'm going down to my dad's in London for Christmas.
Fantastic. Are you travelling down like just after school finishes, just on
The same
before?
day, I think.
Happy days. That's exciting.
No,
Excellent.
it isn't. I'm gonna
No?
I can't say that.
Remember and
yes.
hold your microphone close,
It'd be
otherwise
very
all of your
tiring.
amazing anecdotes will go unnoticed.
It's a very tiring journey, I feel like.
Do you drive down or get the train?
Get the coach or the train, but like
Nah.
we usually try and get the train most of the time, but it's always like on strike.
Always.
Yeah. No,
It's inconvenient, isn't it, sometimes?
it is.
Okay, right, let's make a wee start. So we'll start with some of the kind of questions we were doing in more recent episodes involving like all this kind of would you rather type thing just to get the ball rolling.
Yeah.
So you came up with this idea of your favourite meal deal, right? Which I think happens on other podcasts all the time. So it's not original, but it's original for this, right?
Okay.
You can start, Eilidh. Tell us the shop you go to and what you do for a meal deal.
Right, I've got two shops, but I'll do Tesco first. So I get the cheese and tomato pasta with
Right.
Sensations, the chili ones.
Good.
And then raspberry lucozade.
I think that's quite a solid one, to be fair. What do you get?
So I go to Tesco's, but I get like a chicken Caesar wrap.
That's also quite a good shout, actually.
And then I also get Sensations, the chili ones. Yeah, I'll probably get like a Lucozade, like a Lipson iced tea.
Yeah, good. Do you never go for a chocolate? Is it always
I
a
don't like
crisp-based
chocolate.
side?
I don't like.
I
yeah,
hate
neither.
chocolate.
It
Really?
makes me feel sick.
Yeah, I literally have like the smallest bite and I'll feel really ill.
Fair. Do you eat the main first, then have the side after? Or do you have this like the side as like a
Depends
starter?
on how I feel. It depends on
Yeah.
how I feel, to be honest.
Excellent. Right, we'll do some other like kind of would you rather's first, right? So last meal on earth, you go first. This is usually more prepared. I've just not prepared anything. This is the first kind of one that's just totally off the cuff. Right,
Yeah.
Katie, you go first this time. Last meal on earth, what you having?
It's either like a Subway or like a meal
A Subway
chicken.
for your last ever meal on earth.
Yeah.
What do you have in it?
So I get like hearty Italian toasted, and then I get chicken and cheese, and I get lettuce, cucumber, and I don't remember what sauce I get. And I get a cookie and a drink.
Good, fair.
It's
And
quite
that's,
top
you'd
key.
have your last meal on earth. You'd have that.
Yeah, or I'd have a meal chicken from McDonald's
Oh, that's a good
with a
shout.
Fanta and an
Fair.
Oreo McFlurry.
Okay. What would you have? What would be your like kind of last meal?
It's not cocktail sausages from Tesco.
The last ever meal, the wee cold ones.
Yes, they're so good.
Do you remember when you like ate like the 40 pack and your mum like killed you?
No, I ate the full 71 last night.
70. Oh dear.
I love them. With a bit of chocolate milk and an Oreo McFlurry.
What did Emma
Right.
say?
She doesn't like them, so it's mine.
Right, cats or dogs? What do you think?
Cats.
Cats.
100%.
Have you got pets? You too.
Yeah, I have two cats.
What are they called?
Bluff and Snowball. It's called Snowball because he's got like a wee white patch here.
Right.
Like,
Okay.
out of The Simpsons. So we call and then Bluff, that was just like his name when we got him. So
Fair. What about you? Cats or dogs? And do you have pets?
I've got a cat. Her name's Jess. Because they're like Postman Pat's cat.
Oh yeah. Does it look like Postman Cat?
Yeah.
Pat's cat as well.
I love Jess.
Emma really wants another dog. I'm not a fan of dogs, so I'm telling
No.
her she can keep it in her bathroom because I'm not having it.
Yeah, my mum wants a dog and I'm like, nope.
I'd love a dog.
I can see you with
What
like a
type of
golden.
dog?
I can see you with a
I'd
golden
love to
retriever.
have a golden retriever.
Yeah.
I feel like you're like a golden retriever type of guy.
I'd love to have it in the
Husky.
classroom, or a husky, like roaming about in the
I
middle
could
of
see
lessons.
that, and he'd be having like saying "keep chipping away" or something.
Yeah,
like,
right. Go and listen to the guy on keyboard 7, and it's like a wee dog comes up
yeah,
and
like
barks
put your
at you.
drum beat on or something.
Yeah, I'd love that. I think dogs are amazing. I think they're just the best thing in the world. They're so
What
nice.
do you get? Like a Tesco? Like
Yeah.
medium?
Both of those were good shouts, actually. I quite like the club sandwiches. You know, the ones you get like 3 bits of bread? The chicken club sandwiches.
Oh wait, no, I got really confused for a second. I thought you were on about something else.
like
No,
a Big Mac?
I also
I know, I
weirdly
hate
I
Big
really
Macs.
dislike butter on sandwiches. I know it's strange, but I really don't like butter. I find it weird. I've never liked it. It's like a childhood thing. So any supermarket sandwich, I don't like it because it's probably got butter on it. So I'd probably have a pasta pot or a wrap as a safe bet. And either of the two you've said are good. Then I would go for maybe McCoy's, and maybe like the really incredibly salt and vinegary ones.
Oh yeah,
Like
they're
they
good.
take your face off. They're that strong.
Yeah.
The
Or the
Pringles?
wee
I like
refrigerator
the Pringles.
thingies. They're quite
Oh
nice.
yeah, don't forget your little 5 a day that you always bring in.
Yeah.
That I never
You
eat.
have
It
like
just
about
sits on
like
my
7
desk.
pieces of fruit on your desk.
Yeah, and they just gradually get more and more off.
I know.
And then
Yeah.
they just get
I always
binned.
like remind you to like eat it and you just don't.
Yeah, I always forget. They're a bit worse for wear. I can actually see one right now, and it looks bad. Anyway, yeah, I'd have that. Then I'd have like a smoothie or something, like the wee smoothies, or like
Yeah.
a Diet Coke or something like that. Right, next question. Favorite film? You go first.
Oh, maybe Grown Ups. I really like that film,
That's a good
and
shout.
but I really want to watch. Wait, I like Guardians of the Galaxy as well.
Oh
But I
yeah.
really want to watch either The Wolf of Wall Street or The Perks of Being a Wallflower because I read The Perks of Being a Wallflower and I really like it. But I really want to watch The Wolf of Wall Street because it sounds like really good.
Good stuff. You.
I've got 2. Top Gun, the second one.
Oh, the
and-
recent one.
Yeah,
yeah.
and
yeah.
Whiplash.
Oh, wow, Whiplash is a good.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's brilliant. Good music film that as well. They're good. They're good shouts. Excellent
Both
ideas.
got Miles Teller in it.
So they do. Aye, fantastic. Right, last one I'm going to say before we get on to the music. Dream holiday destination. You go first this time. It can be either your favourite place you've been already, or like if you really want to go somewhere.
Lake Garda in Italy.
Have you been there already? Yeah.
It's
When
so
was it
pretty.
recently, or like when
Yeah,
you
it
were a
was
lot
like
younger?
July in
Very nice.
this year. Well, we went all around Italy, but that was like my favourite place.
Ah, wow, fantastic. I'd love to go. You?
I really want to go to Venice before it sinks. Or I want to go to Greece because, I don't know, I just really want to.
Nah, going on holiday's the best thing ever.
Venice
It's so
is
fun.
pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, love to go there.
It just, why is it sinking? Where's all this water coming from?
Yeah, well, hopefully you get the chance to go at some point.
Yeah, I think my
I'll-
mum's thinking
I'll
of
come
going like during the summer to either Venice or Greece because we were saying that. But she also wants to go to Turkey.
Aye, well, plenty of summers available. You know, you could do
Yeah.
2 consecutive years or something.
Yeah, but I always go to my dad's as well.
Or do you stay with him quite a lot during the time during
Yeah,
summer?
this year when I went down to London, I stayed for a month.
Yeah.
And that's when I went
I
to
was-
go to the concert.
I was just going to say that, actually.
Yeah.
That's when you went to go to the Weeknd, which is a good link into the music.
Yeah,
Right, so what we'll do is we'll go maybe like song about. If you get 3 songs each.
I've got 4.
4, right?
Got
We'll try and get through them quite quickly. So
Yeah.
usually what happens in this is that you tell me the songs and I go away and listen to the songs and find out about them. See, to be honest, I've not done that. I've got
Yeah.
I recognise most of your songs and the artists. But I couldn't tell you anything really about the songs today. Normally, I can give you some information about them, so I hope you're well informed because I'm
Oh
not.
yeah, I can waffle about anything.
Good. So I'll just be asking you like why you like them, any memories you've got, favourite lyrics, favourite part of the song. Right, do you want to go first, Katie? So what was the first song you thought of when you were asked like what your favourite song was?
Life of the Party by The Weeknd.
Right, brilliant. And I know that you're a big fan of that artist. So what is it
Yeah.
about like this song in particular that really like resonates with you?
I don't know, it's just like, it's a good song, like it stands out a lot on the album.
Mhm.
But there's also a big debate because it's from the album Thursday, but there's a big debate whether it's like a mixtape or an album because there's a big album called Trilogy and it has Echoes of Silence, which is supposed to be like another album or mixtape,
Mhm.
and then it has House of Balloons as well. So
Is that another separate?
Yeah.
So it's got like chapters to it, almost
yeah,
like a
and
book.
then it's like, and then there's like the big album Trilogy.
Okay.
But yeah.
So how many songs does the trilogy album have on it in itself
Oh,
then?
that's a
Has
good
it got
question.
like
It has all of them from the 3 mixtapes or albums.
Mhm.
That's got to be like House of Balloons got 10. I think Thursday's got 14 or 13.
Just in itself.
Yeah, and then I think Echoes of Silence has 12.
So we're kind of well over 30, nearly
Yeah,
40.
it's like a big
Wow.
album.
Aye, because most albums have like maybe 10 to 12 songs, so that's like almost like a greatest hits compilation.
Yeah.
Aye, good. So are you a fan of The Weeknd as well, Eilidh?
No.
No.
Not as much as me,
No,
at least.
It's not like I don't like his music. I just don't listen to him at all.
Yeah.
Fair.
And if she did, she's not as big as a fan as
Yeah.
me. I don't think anybody is, to
Okay.
be honest.
So this song, is it that one that's just stood out for you? And amongst, did you listen to like the full album when it came out, and then, or did you hear that song separately?
I wasn't really alive when it came out.
Is that how old
No,
it is?
I was like maybe like 2, but I started listening to The Weeknd when I was like 7 or 8.
All right. So it's not one of his more recent songs.
No, I like a lot of his older stuff.
So what sort of time period would this be that the
Like
song came out?
2011.
Right, aye, okay. So when that song came out, like, do you remember the first time, like, where you were when you first heard it or anything like that?
I think it was 2 years ago, and I was like just on a bus somewhere, going somewhere.
Did you have the headphones in, just shuffling a playlist?
Yeah, I was in London. I was going either on the bus or the underground, and I had my AirPods in, and I just like came across it. But like I always like knew about the song, but I never like really properly listened to it. I don't know, but like
Yeah.
that's definitely one of my favourites out of like that like album or mixtape, whatever you want to call it.
Good stuff. And if you were to tell to somebody like who's maybe not listened to The Weeknd before, is there any songs you'd recommend to get them started that you think would be good for like somebody wanting to become a fan?
The Party and the After Party. That's a really, really good song, but I'm really annoyed because it got ruined on TikTok.
Yeah.
But like it annoys me because like I'm glad that his songs are getting like the recognition they deserve.
Yeah.
But then there's all these like fake EXOs, which is like his fan base, and they're like pretending like as if like they understand.
They've been there for the whole
like,
journey.
Yeah, and it's just like you're not like name something on Echoes of Silence. I like go on. That just like really annoys me, but that's a good song. I think maybe like Acquainted or something.
Yeah.
But then there's like a few of his songs that are like really popular but still like really good. Like Dawn FM's like a good popular album, which like Isla's mum, me and her talk about a lot.
Good.
And then After Hours is quite popular as well though. But I think Beauty Behind the Madness is definitely the most underrated album ever. It's just
Brilliant.
the best.
Cool. And you seen them live then?
Him live?
I mean, aye.
Yes.
Aye. And that was in London this summer. Yeah. So give us just a wee snapshot of what that was like then as a fan. Like
It was actually, I got like one person behind the barrier. It was like
aye.
7'9" man in front of me.
And did you queue up for a while? Like
No, I actually got there like 20 minutes late. Like,
and you managed to get your way all the way up to the front?
yeah, it's because I'm tiny. I can do that in
To sort
concerts.
of like
Yeah, like I'm only
way
like
through.
5'1", so I can like just go for like the people and I just be like, oh sorry, I've like
brilliant.
yeah, I've got to go get my dad or something.
And what was it like, the emotions of the concert? Was it like was it quite hard to process when you're there seeing your favourite band in such a big scale?
Stop saying bad.
Well, I mean, was he with other, like, did he have a band?
He has a drummer and his name's Ricky.
Right.
I follow him on TikTok.
Well, I mean, like, what was it like when you seen The Weeknd?
I actually couldn't breathe properly. Like genuinely, I've showed like you some of my videos before, but I was like, House of Balloons came on and I've listened to that song for maybe like 4 years, and like I'm really annoyed he didn't play Glass Table Girls because that's part of the song, but yeah, that song came on and I was actually like screaming and crying. Like I put my entire section to shame. Like none of them knew. Like I knew every single song he played. But I'm really annoyed because he's like gone to Spain and stuff, and like in Rio he like spoiled them and gave them so many good surprise songs. But it's like,
well, it might come back and do another tour at some point.
yeah, but the tickets, like we got resale tickets and we got them like really, really cheap because some people paid like thousands for their tickets.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was so good.
Right, amazing. These things are some of the best moments of your life, though, getting to see live music, you know?
Yeah, and it was my first concert as well. So
No, what a one to go to.
yeah.
Right, over to you, Eilidh. What did you pick for your first song, for your kind of favourite songs of all time?
Tolerated by Taylor Swift.
Right, brilliant, good. So obviously a very famous artist, and what made you select that song in particular?
Because the bridge is very like it's a beautiful song, and I just feel like the piano is like so like perfectly played, and in the Eras tour, the way she performs it is like it's like very elegant, and it's like.
All right. Okay. So is
it
there
captures the
is there
song.
a live version? Is it different to the kind of record that you hear? Like if I was to go and listen to it on Spotify, is the live version different to that?
Yeah, but like because she like kind of cuts the song out to like save time, but also before the song plays, her pianist plays a really nice intro to it, and like you can't really recognise it's Tolerated, but then like they start to play it.
Ah, very nice. And
Did you get like tickets to go to this tour?
Yes, I did.
So is that this like next year?
It's the 8th of June 2024.
Brilliant,
Where is
fantastic.
it you're going? Are you going like London? Is it?
No, I'm going to
Edinburgh, is it
Edinburgh.
Murrayfield? Aye.
Yeah, I sobbed
brilliant.
when I got tickets. It was,
Aye.
Because you phoned me and you were like, I got the tickets.
Was that a school day when you were getting tickets, or was it like?
I think it was
No.
Saturday.
yeah, it was a Saturday. Yeah, it was.
Because if you not want like, you do not have to register just to like be eligible to even apply for the tickets.
We got pre-sale tickets because we pre-ordered the Midnight's album, which
Right,
was
okay.
like last year. So
Yeah,
we got
yeah.
a pre-sale code,
Mhm.
and we had to sign up to get that and everything. And like
Wow.
some people didn't even get the pre-sale code and everything.
Aye. Oh, that'll be an incredible gig getting to see that. So see that song. Have you got any recollections of the first time you heard "Tolerate It," like for the first time, or where you were, or what was the sort of context of it?
I was probably in my room.
Mhm.
It's probably like maybe like a year ago or something. And I remember like I just listened. The whole Evermore album is my favourite of all time. Like they all are perfect.
And what like when was that released? That album?
That
is it
was
a more recent one
released
or
2021.
right? Okay. Oh wow. So kind of during COVID times.
Yeah.
Cool.
She released 2 ones, and they're like
Aye.
Folklore and Evermore. They're like sister albums. Yeah.
Cool. And did the song like see immediately when you heard it? Was it one of the ones that I know this is my favourite? Or did it go
Yeah.
on you a bit over time?
No, like as soon as I heard it out, it was my favourite, and there was one week where I played it over 526 times.
Wow.
I remember that as well.
In 1 week.
Yeah.
That's a
I
lot
got
of times
so
in a
sick
day.
of her because that's all she talked about.
Aye.
She probably feels the same way about me talking about the
Yeah.
Weeknd constantly though.
Yeah.
Like,
But I think everybody's got those artists, when particularly when you're like your age, that you do become kind of obsessed with, and
Yeah.
it means a lot to you, you know.
yeah.
Have
I'd
you-
say like me and Eilidh are definitely like mega fans of like Taylor Swift and the
Yeah,
Weeknd.
in the top. Speaking of which, do you have Spotify? You get the Wrapped thing at the end of the
Yeah,
year.
I'm so excited for that.
I think that's usually comes up quite soon. It's certainly
Yeah, it
before
comes
before
around, like,
Christmas
the
anyway.
9 days or something.
Yeah. What's that again? I think your mic just cut out there.
10 or 9 days.
10 or 9 days, right?
going
Exciting,
on?
excellent. We've been a bit of a technical hitch up. These mics have been used for Friday Fringe with that one, so I think it's just been used a lot more. So see that album, that the song "Tolerate."
Yeah.
Is there lyrics in it that kind of resonate with you a wee bit in particular, like any of the lines? Because I know a lot of her lyrics are very powerful.
Yeah.
So is there anything in that song that you think, that's amazing? You know?
It's just the full bridge. It's
Yeah,
like, it's so perfect.
And do you mean the bridge is in like the bit that comes after the chorus?
Yeah.
Sort of contrasting
It's like
bit.
the very
yeah.
last after the chorus. Yeah.
Could I definitely have a listen to it?
You should.
Is it something that you think she'll play in when you go and see it live? Is it like
Yeah, it's
is
in
it
the
is it
set
always
list,
in her
yeah.
set list? Aye. Good. And to see the set list she plays, does she change it from gig to gig, or does she just play like? Is it usually the same sort of main thing?
It's usually the same thing, but before the Midnight's era, she plays 2 surprise songs, one on guitar, one on piano. And
Brilliant.
like as soon as she plays those 2 songs, she can't play it again for the rest of the tour. But
Oh,
for
wow.
the European leg, she's resetting it and everything.
Nice. So is she currently on tour in America just now, or is she
She's just finished her South America tour.
South America? Wow, fantastic. Right, back to you, Katie. Right, so you've picked another couple of songs, yeah. So what
Yeah.
else have you gone for? Have you got one that's not a Weeknd song? So
Yeah,
something a bit
I do.
different. Right,
Yeah,
right.
I'll put
What's
the other Weeknd song later.
right? Okay, what's that one then?
She Wants My Money by Dominic Fike.
Right, okay.
Eilidh got me into this song. We actually went to the concert together.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. Was that
Yeah.
a couple of months ago? Was it? Yeah.
It was like September-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
it was really, really good because
Mhm.
obviously Eilidh loves like Dominic Fike so much. Like she like speaks to his mum on the daily basis.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so
And so did you go to that gig kind of knowing some of the songs and then come away
Yeah.
knowing more of them afterwards?
yeah, because
Yeah.
I'd say I started listening to more after.
Mm-hmm. That's always a
Um,
nice wee surprise. That sometimes when you go to a gig and you don't know that artist, it can be a bit awkward. But then afterwards, you go, "Oh, I've got this
Yeah.
song now. I'm going to listen to." You know.
Yeah, But Isla introduced me to the song like before we went to the concert because I was trying to learn some of the songs for her.
Yeah, just in advance.
Yeah. And then she got me into a song. I think it's like definitely one of my favourite Dominic Fike songs as well.
Yeah.
I think Dominic Fike is a really good artist because I don't think people really make music like him.
Yeah,
Like,
he's quite maybe
he's very
like
like
that.
unique, but like in a good way.
Aye. I know some of his songs that are more famous ones, but
Like Three Nights.
Yeah, basically. But see this song that you've picked. What's the sort of like atmosphere of the song? So for people going to listen to it, like, is it up tempo? Is it a bit slower? How would you describe it?
It's very like slow. I don't really know how to describe it because like.
And are the lyrics quite like kind of? What are the lyrics about? Is it like a kind of love song? Is it more like sad or
It's
reflective?
kind of like the opposite of a love song, to be honest. I think when Eilidh goes on the podcast, if she does, she'd definitely be able to speak about it more than me. But like, it's a bit sad, like a wee bit, but it's a good song. Like, it's not gonna make you like scream and like cry, depressed. Like,
does it just
like,
make you think about things? Is that the sort of thing? Like,
I don't know. I usually listen to it if I'm like doing schoolwork or something.
Okay.
I just like put on like a little Dominic Fike thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Good stuff. Right. So, have you got another song then you want to talk about?
The 30th by Billie Eilish.
Right, good. So you've went for another mega hitting kind of successful artist.
Yes.
And you've picked that song, so the 30th. And what does that one mean to you, Eilidh? Why have you picked that one?
Because again, it's like a very powerful song. And especially when it gets to the end of the song, I remember it came out. We were on flight to La Palma.
Right.
And as soon as I got off the flight, I got like a notification that it came out and everything.
Okay, right. I think your mic's maybe cutting out again. Right, hang on. Let me just try something. Just try and say that again and speak into it.
Hello?
Yeah, right. Aye, just say what you're saying there. Sorry.
So as soon as I got off the flight, because I knew it was going to come out, and I listened to it and everything, and because TV, so it was like an EP that came out called Guitar Songs, and one of them was called TV.
Right.
And she
Okay.
played it, like when I was at our concert later in that June year, because it came out in August or something.
Yeah.
And she played it unreleased, and like
Okay.
I was like, I already knew TV.
Yeah.
And then I listened to the 30th, and like it was just my favourite. And when we were on the way to the hotel, I just kept replaying it and replaying it. And
Nice.
it's such a good song.
Aye, so do you find you're someone that kind of gets obsessed by songs, and
Yeah.
like once you listen to it once, you end up just listening to that same one on a loop over and over again?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Good use of a similar.
Yeah. But like I feel like I can listen to some songs and like I won't like ruin it. But like some songs you can ruin by listening to it too much. But I think there's just like some certain songs for me that I'd like listen to and I just never get sick of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Aye. And see that song in particular, is there any like lyrical content in the 30th that you like? Or like, again, like just maybe summarise the kind of style of the music for people that don't know it.
So it's like obviously it's like an acoustic guitar kind of feel.
Yeah.
And it's like about one of our friends being in a car crash, and when it gets to the bridge, it kind of like it just feels like she's like kind of like not like actually realising her friend is like going through like a car crash and everything, and she kind of blames herself for it. And when it gets to the end of the bridge, she can like it feels like kind of like an anxiety attack, and it's just
Right, okay. So does it talk you through her
like,
emotions through the song?
overcome the emotions, yeah.
Oh, cool. I always like songs like that, you know. That's brilliant. Good. Right, we'll just keep things going there because I know you need to go, don't you? You're quite tight for time. Right, so you've had 2 songs each, right? Have you got 4 songs or have you got 3?
4, yeah.
Right, okay, go for your third one.
Stay Ready by Jhene, Aiko. I don't know if I'm saying her name right, but I really like that song.
Okay. I'm not familiar with that at all, right? Is it? How did you encounter this song? What's it to do
I
with?
mean, I wouldn't say TikTok because I found that song a wee bit before TikTok because lots of my friends in London listened to her before she was kind of like became more popular on the app. But
So is she like an up and coming artist? Like
yeah,
sort of quite.
I mean, I feel like people wouldn't know, like they'd know her songs but wouldn't know the names, to be honest. Like. Yeah, but that song's like really good. I don't know, her like style of music is really good because she kind of is like Dominic Fike. Nobody really makes music like she has like a very good voice as well. Like nobody makes music like her.
So it's quite like original sound.
Yeah.
Good. And
she's like a very good artist.
Yeah, I
She has like a
understand.
very like clean sounding voice. I don't know how to, it's like very soft as well though.
And this song in particular, what does it mean to you?
I don't know. It's just like
Is it just a good? Is it just you just like the song?
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, not many songs have like meanings to me, but like I don't really have a meaning for that song. But I just like really like it, to be honest. Like that and The Worst is a good song by her as well.
Okay, cool. And just for a question, both of you. So, what sort of styles of music do you guys like? Like, see if it was a style, like, what would you go for, Eilidh? Like your favorite sort of overall genre?
Kind of like folk a bit.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Yeah.
cool. And I
pop.
see folk and pop. Cool. What about you?
I mean, me personally, I listen to like everything but country and like K-pop.
Yeah.
Like I don't really like country or K-pop, so I mean,
It's
I
quite a
listen
wide
to everything
palette.
though.
Yeah.
Like,
I think it's the way to do it. Is just to immerse yourself and
Yeah.
not pigeonhole yourself to a particular style.
I kind of listen to country, but it's only Taylor Swift.
Yeah. I feel like that's her kind of origin, isn't it? And then
it's
she
like
sort of
her
branched
first
into.
3-4 albums.
yeah.
Yeah. She's still got a kind of country twang sometimes when she sings.
Yeah,
You know.
hope when she puts Taylor's version out for her first album, she better put it on.
I was going to ask you about that. So, see, is she recording all of her old albums? Like, and this is probably like an easy question for most Taylor Swift fans. But what's the Taylor's like kind of Taylor's version? How far down the line are we with that?
So Taylor's version is because when she switched her record label, Scooter Braun took all of her albums and took her masters and everything. So her first album, which is Taylor Swift, Fearless, Speak Now, Red, 1989 and Reputation, her first 6 albums have got her masters taken off her. And obviously she wants to own that because every time you play that, obviously money goes to Scooter Braun.
Yeah.
So she's re-recording
the whole thing.
so she can own her own music. And
I see,
everything.
yeah. And how far down the process is that? You know, like how many of the albums has she redone and re-released?
So we've got Red and Fearless, Taylor's version, Speak Now, 1989. So we've only got Reputation and Taylor's version.
The original one?
Yeah.
Wow. So is she going to do the original one as the last one? And then that's like a kind of
I
full
hope
circle
so.
thing?
Kind of hinting about Reputation, Taylor's version, and last night, which was the 26th, everyone thought it was going to get released and everything, and it didn't get released and everything, because she sometimes, for Speak Now and 1989, she showed everyone that it was going to get released on this date on tour, and everyone thought it was going to be the same for Reputation, and it didn't, and it's kind of embarrassing for us, honestly.
All right, it's an amazing thing to do that. That must take, you know, it's
Yeah.
incredible. Right, back to your song, right, so just remind us what it was again, that one you've just chosen there.
Stay Ready by Jhene, Aiko.
Right, good, and you'd recommend, what sort of artists, what sort of artists would you say that's similar to that are maybe more well known, so that people could go and, like, maybe people that are into other artists might go, I'm going to listen to, or is she very much, I know you said like she like her because she's unique.
Very unique. Like, that's a good question actually.
Could you compare it to anybody else that might be more well known, or you just think it's someone you should just go and listen to because it's different?
See some of like Rihanna's softer songs like Stay and other stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it's similar to that, but like at the same time it's not.
Okay.
Like I think that's kind of like the only example I can think of, to be honest.
Cool. I see. Right, on to your last one then, right? Like, tell us what it is. I'm just sorry, I keep checking this is still recording. I think I say this every single time we do this. Are we still recording video-wise? Is it good? Yeah, right, thank you.
My third song is Party in U.S.A. by Miley Cyrus.
Right, excellent. I'm so sorry about your mic, by the way. I don't know it's really annoying. I think
It's so terrible.
Hopefully it'll still pick up majority of what you're saying.
Yeah.
Just make sure it's like kind of thingy done. Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus, iconic song, right?
It's quite
so
embarrassing.
it's not. I think it's actually quite an underrated song in terms of the guitar
Yeah.
part's really cool. I think it's a really good song. Right. So why did you pick this one?
I didn't pick it because I like the song. I picked it because of the memories I've had. Because me and my dancing have obviously went to Florida to Worlds and everything.
World champion. isn't
Yeah.
it? I think you might be the first time we've had a world champion on this podcast. That's
Well-
that's obviously it's an incredible achievement.
Yeah.
I was so proud of Eilidh because I was phoning her because she was in London. No, I think I was in London when
Yeah, you
at
were.
Worlds. And I was like phoning you every day. I was like checking up, like seeing what you've done and everything. I was like so proud of Eilidh.
Aye. Was it last summer that you competed in it over in Florida?
It's like May.
Aye, I remember there was
yeah.
pupils that were doing like school exams and stuff
Yeah,
over
it
in.
was I think my sister done it as well.
Yeah, I remember because they were doing like higher music exams, and
yeah.
which is, I mean, that's amazing. It's incredible.
Yeah.
So, like, how does it work to become a world champion? What's all the different stages you need to go through?
So you register to go to a normal competition. So
Just like a national level one, like in
Yeah.
Scotland or the
And-
UK.
Yeah, and then you would go to that. Say it was in England. Sometimes we go to England, Wales, Ireland, and everything. Then you can win, like in your different categories, you can win a bid for it, which is usually grand champs, which is grand champs like overall. So that
Right, okay.
one routine wins like the best routine of the whole like comp.
Right. Okay.
And then that bid can get you to like different comps like the Summit or Worlds, All-Star Worlds. And we won both.
Wow.
We've won 2 to the Summit and then 1 to the Summit and then 2 to Worlds.
Oh, class. And see that, see the song picked part in the USA,
Yeah.
was that like a kind of running song? Did you do a routine to that song? Or was it just more like a song you played just
So
when you were at night and stuff like that?
So last year we also went, and when we went, because we went to Disneyland for that full week, and when we were in the queues for stuff, we would play songs and we played that song and we were singing
Yeah.
it, and it kind of just stuck with us. It like resonated with us.
Yeah.
And everywhere we would go, if we were going on the bus to go somewhere, we would play it and sing it.
Yeah.
We sometimes got kicked out of places because of it, because we were a bit too loud. So it's like, it's such an iconic song to us. And then this year for our POM, which won Worlds,
Yeah.
we added a bit on the song because we get our remixes made,
Mm-hmm.
and we got Part in U.S.A. in it at the end, and that's like a more iconic bit in it.
Oh, right, brilliant. You can unlock, somebody's banging on the door. Just unlock it and see who it is.
Is
Eilidh.
it? Kind of scared.
Aye, fantastic, excellent. Hello, we're It's a Sunday at the door here. We're recording an episode just now. So, what's that? Well, you can come in and show your face if you want, but we're in the middle of filming it, so. Right, right, go for it. Yes, of course. Do you want to get one right now? Right, we'll see if you go round the back. You'll be in the shot of the camera. We've never had this before. This is
It's
fun.
okay.
This might get edited out.
No, I think you should keep it.
We keep it live, so it's more
it in.
authentic.
Yeah.
Fantastic,
Mic, man.
right? Aye, oh, brilliant. So, and see, like when you won, Eilidh, what was the celebration like when you found out you were champions?
So
No bother.
let's say there's like 7 people in your like division.
Mhm.
It would like tell you like 7th place like goes down to 3rd place, and when it gets to 3rd place you stand up on the stage, and then it's got big podiums.
Mhm.
When it announced when it announced 3rd, because the 2nd place team and our team were like really close. Like they were really close together.
Okay.
And like we didn't know which team was actually going to win.
Right.
Because and then when it announced them as 2nd, we were like, because we all had Scotland flags. Because
Yeah,
we
yeah.
were the only team from Scotland there.
I see.
And it was just amazing. We were all jumping around and we were like crying and everything. We got up to like the first, there was so many stairs, it was quite high up.
Mhm.
And then we got our picture taken, and like it was like, and then after that you would get your medals and you get a champion ring and everything. And it was,
Brilliant.
I was crying. Like, we were all crying. We were all like so proud.
Were your families over with you, or was it just you guys with like the
Some
kind of
people,
coaches and stuff?
yeah, some people. I was there with my mum and
Yeah.
obviously Emma.
Yeah.
But some people were there just with like sharing
Uh-huh.
like sharing rooms with the coaches and everything.
Yeah, wow. And see, every time you hear like Part in the USA, if you hear it like just whenever, do you always think about like
Yeah.
being back in Florida? Aye.
Yeah, I really miss it because like
Mhm.
I was there with all my best friends, and it was
Mm-hmm.
just because we all went to dinner together as well. And it
Like
was
every
just-
night during the thing.
It's-
Aye.
Not so much in the Universal Hotel, but because it was like missions away. But
Aye.
for Disneyland, the restaurant bit was like really nice. We all went down together, and we all would get like our like drinks together, and we would go to the arcade and the pool
Yeah.
and everything.
Oh,
And we met
fantastic.
people from the Cheer on Netflix.
No way, really? Ah, brilliant. Aye. That sounds like must be one of the best times of your life. That you remember it forever, you know. Right, brilliant. We're getting you need to go quite soon, don't you? So right, you quickly tell us your last song and then we'll wrap things. This has been the most botched episode ever. I'm so sorry that your mic's so bad. We've had interruptions from people looking for glockenspiels. But anyway, right, Katie, fill us in.
So my last song is 28 by The Weeknd again.
So come back to the favourite artist. 28, did you say? As in like
Yes,
the
number.
age or the number, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so why have you picked this one? What does this song mean to you?
Well, for starters, my lucky number is 28. So I have this like entire 28 theory that me and The Weeknd are connected.
Right,
like we're best friends like in a different universe because I'm born on the 28th. My favourite number is the 28th.
Right.
And that is one of my favourite songs by The Weeknd. So that's, I don't know, I could speak about this for long, but I don't really have time. But yeah, when I think, like, I listened to that song like before, but then I kind of stopped listening to it. And then I heard it again, and I was on a bus with Sophie and Anna, and they go to a different school. But yeah, I was on that bus, and I just started crying because I hadn't heard it in so long. But yeah, I don't know, that song's like, he doesn't, a lot of people just like say he makes like songs about like money and like drugs and stuff like that. But like that song's like actually really, really sad. Like it's really depressing. But like not depressing, but it's just like sad because I think because all like the music he makes is kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. It's just like, it was like one of his first songs that weren't really like all about like him like in his past like doing drugs, alcohol, and like having different girls with him and stuff like that. It was like very different from what the music he like normally makes.
Brilliant, good stuff. And again, do you feel like it's more of an insight into him, the real person behind the kind of not the celebrity mask, but the performer of The Weeknd? It's more like looking at the kind of human.
I think
I feel like that.
I genuinely think I'm best friends with him, like in a different like universe or something.
How would you react if you met him? Would it be like?
Oh my,
Imagine this was an episode of like a kids TV show, and here he is tonight.
And then, where did he come from? I was actually like a meter away from him at one point in the concert, so technically I met him.
Yeah.
Like
at some point in your life, you might end up.
I don't know how I'd react, to be honest. I'd probably start crying, screaming, and then like praying to like every single god there is, like, because I don't know. I've been listening to his music since I was like so young, and like I know so much about that man. Like I know his dog's name. His dog's name's Caesar, by the way.
Right.
Yeah.
You certainly sound like the biggest of big fans.
Yeah, I'm a very big fan, but
well, I think it's good to have passions and interests to that level, like about music, for sure.
Yeah, but then it's kind of weird because like all the music I listen to, like my dad, like he was a DJ, and then my mum got me into a lot of music, like the Beatles and all that, because like lots of people in my family like play a lot of instruments, like. Everyone on my mum's side of the family plays guitar, piano, and violin. I only play guitar in school. I used to play piano outside school, and so did I with violin. But like it's kind of like a tradition in like our family. It's not like a tradition, but it's like something that we all do, to be honest. And then they like a lot of music, like the Beatles, Pink Floyd, and stuff like that. So it's kind of weird seeing like how diverse my music taste is, because I listen to like everything. But those two genres, like K-pop and
country.
Yeah, but it's really controversial me saying K-pop when like The Weeknd's like got like released like something
in that kind of genre.
I don't know how, like I don't know what you'd say. It has like a few songs on it, but like I wouldn't count it as like an album. But yeah.
Well, everyone's entitled to dislike certain. You don't have to like a song just because you like the artist. Just
No, but I like the song, but the thing is I don't like other K-pop. But it's not even like K-pop. It's like, I don't know, it's just called K-pop.
Right, well, I'll not put that in the description, that recommendation. What I'll do, though, is I need to finish things up here so you can get away. Yeah. I'll put the links in the description of the songs your favourite songs. It's been great catching up with you and having a wee chat. Sorry about the technical difficulties. I'll try and edit some of it, but my editing skills are terrible. So
I think you should keep them coming.
Well, I'll keep the interruption from Gabriella and Molly.
Yeah.
Yeah, just so that we know that it's live and authentic on the Trinity Music Podcast.
Yeah, they actually said we're the best people to come on this. I think
Eilidh's mic's completely gone now. Oh no, it's back. It
Was
just
it
seems to be
back?
cutting out. I think we just need to get a
I
new
don't
cable
know.
for
I
the
don't know
next
if it's
time.
back. I refuse to wear
Well.
headphones.
Yeah, you're the first guest we've had as well
Yeah.
that's not put these headphones on.
Can I just say that I met Billie Eilish?
Did you actually? Like, actually met her?
She waved at me, so I can account that.
yeah.
Did you shout at her and then she looked round and
Yes,
reacted?
I was sobbing.
At mid-concert, was that?
Yeah.
I also have a connection with the Weeknd because I was like really close to the barrier. So, like I said, his fan base, like it's called EXOs, and like.
Is that, where does that come from? Is that like a reference to a song or something?
I don't think it's really appropriate for
Oh,
me to
right.
say on
Okay,
the podcast.
right, no problem. Right, move on.
Yeah. So I done this. So it's like this thing like that.
You can-
'cause it's
you
like
can
EXO.
'Cause nobody can hear anything that you're saying. Right, okay.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
So I done that, and he waved, but he could have been waving at me. I have some photos where it looks like
Yeah.
he's looking directly at me.
All right, cool.
But some people think I'm just delusional, and maybe I am. But like,
Well, people will make up their own minds.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I was very, very close to him, so in my mind, I've met him.
Yes.
I feel like I know so much about him. I have met him. To be
I know
honest.
all Taylor Swift cats' names. Wait,
Doesn't she have like 7?
no, she's got 3.
Off.
Benjamin Button, Olivia, and Meredith. They're all named after TV show characters.
Cool.
You named about 5 there.
No, Benjamin Button is his second name.
Oh.
It's
Right.
his full name.
Anything else before we finish off?
It's been good, folks.
Yeah, it's been good. I've enjoyed
Really
it. Always
rushed, though.
It's
Yeah.
been very it's been a bit of a botched job. I'm sorry that I've just not had much time recently to listen to your songs and actually research them. But it's been good getting your insights into why you like.
To
you
be
like them.
honest, I didn't even know the podcast was today, if I'm going to be really
Yeah,
honest
it's very
with you.
shoddy. I think because Eilidh's mic is well and truly now gone completely.
Hello.
That was also really loud, so that'll crackle and if you listen to this with
Stan
headphones.
Taylor Swift.
Right,
Headphone
anyway.
warning right now.
Right, thanks very much for watching before this turns into just a complete shambles at the end. We'll hopefully be back with another episode soon. I don't know how often we'll be able to do this now, just because the department's so busy
think I
now.
should do
I
it again.
recommend you get Aaron and Jack Kyle on.
I'd like to.
And Isla. Oh wait, I
There's,
have a
there's
full name dropped.
several people that we'd like to put on, but
Mr.
we'll need
Ness.
to see. I would love to have him on.
Yes.
Anyway, right.
Put his thing on, like his
Light
Light
or
or
Love.
Love.
favourite songs. That's what his
Yes,
song on it.
that's my favourite song
I've
of all
got
time.
Sophie
It's
listening
also
to
the
that
intro
song and
music.
Yeah.
I've got Sophie listening to that song. She listens to it unironically.
Okay, quite right. Anyway, right, let's leave things here. Right,
Light or
thanks
Love.
very much. Have a nice night.
Light or
Goodbye.
Love.